Alrighty, so you got your boy D West the Colonel in the house right now.
What's up? My name is Devon Thompson. I'm from Queens, and I make tracks. You know, it's good to meet all you guys.
Kid, meet
Oh my
you
god.
in here on some real.
Not super.
Yeah, you know who it is. The Raisin Man.
Alright, you guys, so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and invite K-Blaze in. He has no idea who all we have in here right now.
Big surprise for him. He won the lottery.
Hey, K-Blazerss-The!
What up?
Oh, what's good?
What's good,
My
man?
dude K-Blaze dress over there looking fresh.
What's good, bro?
Oh,
Like,
snap,
this is
not
real
got
life?
it. Hey, not too said, Korean Blazy is here.
Korean Blazy.
Damn.
Sitting off
So,
the screen like,
K-Blaze, you know why we called this meeting into process, right?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, no.
He confused as me. He's
Right,
more
he
confused as me right now,
He over
sir, 'cause I
here.
don't know what's going on.
He probably got a gun sitting outside his house in case.
Yeah.
Well, basically, I would like, this is a little meeting, called together just to, I know you were having a couple of thoughts and little concerns or whatever, so I wanted, some experienced people to give you a little
It's more like a talk.
talk.
yeah, we talking.
Y'all just let me know when I'm supposed to talk. I tell them what I need to tell them.
I hate going first, but
Extra credit, nigga, extra credit.
you got it. So K-Blaze, man, what's up, bro? What's up in the world, man? How you feeling? Is everything all right?
At first, everything's been alright.
What happened?
Not to really distracting me right now. But
I peeped it, but he goes.
I thought he was about to get into the film.
Well,
He was like,
he hit it first. Pause, please.
like in New York, that does not apply. But go ahead, K-Blaze.
so, make a long story short, recently I was riding back to from my hometown Mobile to where my mom moved at Dallas, Georgia, and she brought up um, concern she had about me making music, and it went from that to like this really big heated argument. Basically, the argument is that my music is reaching the wrong people, and audience that I have not really it's not really there to listen to my songs.
It's not really.
And it turned from that saying that some of the people I'm talking to, whether it's constructive criticism or not, might not be the right people I should be talking to at the moment. Mom's really protective about the stuff I do since I've done art ever since I can remember even holding a pencil and doing music, both instruments and with FL Studio. So she's like really protective about what I do and who I show. Not gonna bring up the whole group.
Of course.
Biggest concern is that's over with. But the team that I have, because they don't like the word group, or Western team I have a lot more positive when it comes to having, the energy being around them. But since it's basically internet based, doesn't really trust them.
Hey, your mother doesn't trust them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Simply because she's just worried about one day they hear my song and then somebody says, "Hey, that's good, but you need to change this, that, such and such," and then same things they told me to change, they put that in their music, or they just basically hear the song without the tag in it, and
Oh,
have
she's worried about niggas trying to thief your shit.
yeah,
Okay.
but brought up the brought up a lot of stuff that made me literally second guess all the stuff like the entire time I've been a producer in this community. Um, thanks since I'm the the artist, I guess, in RP Cross. I basically do all the logos and all the graphics, well, most of the graphics,
Mhm.
and will admit that I have not get paid for it yet, simply because no one else has the money to pay me for it, and she sees it as this team taking advantage of me, and
Okay.
You better start dropping money for them artworks.
Yeah. Well, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
every like a good 2 hours into like the conversation, I was literally like, you know what, forget it. I just don't want to deal with it anymore because it got to the point that they, being my younger sister and my mother, basically saying that I take a little bit too many things to heart, or I just don't take it well at all. Which is,
Mhm.
I tried to explain that that was the case, but
I
I
can
was
relate, my nigga.
so they were cutting me off too.
Mhm.
What you were saying?
What happened?
You were saying you were about to say something, and that
Oh
sounded like
nah. Oh, I just chimed in and told you that I can relate, man.
So
so. Basically,
from what?
what um, between the experiences that I've had as a producer and same advice that both Cross has told me and what my mom's told me, which is basically the same thing in some aspects. But
Right.
it was just to the fact that they were just so stuck on me doing this certain way, and what I was doing was completely wrong in their eyes, that I just didn't want to deal with anything at the moment.
You got a little frustrated,
Yeah.
man. Boy, I feel you
Let's
on.
get what you got to say.
I feel you on that, man. I'm gonna tell you a little story about when I first came up, man.
Story time with Devon Thompson.
All right. So I was in the group. It was called Swag, right? And the thing was, none of us were really equipped enough to run a group or run a business. You know what
Wait,
I'm
the
saying?
group was called Swag?
Swag, right? Entertainment.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Right?
Oh man.
Okay.
How old were y'all? How old were y'all?
My nigga,
That's
I had to
judgy.
have been like either in my junior year or senior year of high
Oh.
school, so like 17 or
It
18.
happens, man. My
Yeah, that
original
it sounds like a
name
schoolboy
has
type
swag
deal
in it,
too,
dog.
like a
Son,
high school type jump.
and it's not. I'm not. I'm not saying this to. Yes, I'm here, Nasu. But I'm not saying this to like discredit anybody or like put
Oh,
anybody under the bus. My nigga, I was the most ignorant motherfucker when it came to producing. Like, since I was the only,
Yeah, man.
but since I was the only producer there, I didn't want to hear shit from anybody. And I was putting out. It was an imbalance. I was doing a lot of beats. They weren't really following up. And then when I got into Call of Duty, I wasn't making enough beats. And then they wanted beats. So it wasn't really a much of a synergy there. You know what I'm saying? And any criticism that I received from them, I took it to heart. You know what I'm saying? Because like the thing is, also you have to take into consideration, I'm a sheltered child. I've been raised by my mother, haven't really seen much of the outside world. So when I get constructive criticism from people who know that street life and have been through shit that I haven't, I instantaneously take it as being attacked. So I know how you feel. the skill that you must build when it comes to working with others is seeing the intention, because people have different ways of communicating to you, because either they're either it's either they're over experienced in expressing or under experienced in expressing. Some things they don't take certain things into consideration enough, and they don't take enough things into consideration, and sometimes they'll just blatantly insult or disrespect you when they do mean well on the inner. You know what I'm saying? But the most important thing is too, you gotta know what you're doing, and you have to know what you're doing is right or is wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get back to the story now. So like, basically, my best friend told me that we had a bad falling out, and because it got to a point with me where like I felt like all the constructive criticism they were giving to me was like, I was like, fuck this, y'all trying to attack me, like fuck out of here, y'all trying to make me look like a weakest link, and just because I'm a mama's boy and shit like that, I let a lot of my feelings get in the way of what they were trying to tell me. So I was just like, fuck this group, fuck the friendship completely, and I just stayed to myself. I'm a very introverted person, and I'm learning how to break out of that, because eventually I'm gonna come to a point in my life where I'm gonna have to knock on niggas' doors and let them know that I do this shit and I'm willing to work. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
so he said that he was gonna sue me. I know he ain't mean it, because, that's my nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, and to this day, I love him. I just haven't spoken to him in a minute. The thing was, he was angry because he wanted to build a relationship with me as if it was like Drake and 40. We had that as friends, but not as a business, and not as an artist to a producer. We didn't build that enough. You know what I'm saying? So like, I would like to let you know, please don't do what I do, because like, back in the past, I used to do a lot of fuck shit, because the thing was, I'm not a fuck person. I did a lot of things where hear me out.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not a person that does fuckboy shit, because that's not my caliber, that's not who I am. The thing is, with myself, I'm not equipped with enough knowledge to communicate myself clearly, so I often give up when I can't communicate myself clearly, and that's no good. Like, when you think about that, fuck up, Ken. when you think about that in a sense of like having a relationship and learning how to communicate with your woman, they're not gonna want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Same with people you work with in a business. They're not gonna want to deal with that. It's like, well, why am I working with this nigga if he's not willing to let me know where he's at? You know what I'm saying? And it's hard, because when you grow up being judged a lot and picked on as a person, you don't want to fuck with anybody. But that's imbalanced. That's like the scale going all the way right. Don't do that to your loved ones. I've done that many a time when I was in the Battle of the Beats. I was going crazy trying to get these entries out. My best friend wanted to hit me up, talking about like, yo man, you have my support. This is my best friend and my mentor. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, you have my support. He wanted to talk with me. I didn't want to talk with him because I was so into the whole thing with like, yo, I need to beat heat. Like, I'm faced with heat right now. You know what I'm saying? I was taking that too much into the mind, to the point where it was making me go crazy, and I wasn't enjoying myself enough in making the music. That's what was most important in doing this. I didn't really give a fuck about winning or any of that. I just want to make the best music I could possibly can and share with people and let them know that they can do this shit too. It's not impossible. No matter if you live with dream killers, no matter if you got people saying that you can't do shit, that shit ain't true. Don't let people fucking put you down, man. That shit ain't, you know what I'm saying? We all of us in here and many more. We have a lot in here, my nigga. We have everything we need to be our own business. We don't need these fucking industries. You think we need these industries, my nigga? We don't.
You don't.
However, it's good to have a good business relationship with them. I believe in that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning when it comes to that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, these niggas is giving you loans that you gotta pay back. These niggas is fucking controlling your life and controlling your integrity.
Right.
Real shit.
You want to go indie. You don't want to go with you want to go with the regular label, because I've seen like what they've done. So they do some grimy shit.
It's crazy, my nigga.
Right.
All they want to do is milk you, my son.
Yeah. You gotta pay back for all sorts of things. Like the
Right.
cost for even the cost for what you call it music CD covers. Yeah, that hard copy covers. You have to pay back a certain percentage of the cost if your thing doesn't like fly. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of costs that go in, which includes like your promoters, your managers, all sorts of costs you don't even know about. And they give you that big old cash advance when you sign. Like, for instance, I hate Chief Keef, but he got a $6 million cash advance from Interscope when he signed, right? Now he has to owe a whole bunch of shit that's like you wouldn't even believe he's responsible of, but he is. I don't even think Chief Keef knows about all that. But that's why you have your lawyers and all that, your manager and all those people just on you. I mean, to deal with all that sketchiness for the label. Sometimes it works out. There's a lot of people who are in the industry that they're fine. They know how it works, but it's not a pretty it's not a game really. And there's a lot of guys who are like flat out snakes. They'll tell you, "Oh man, you got nice beats, you got nice work. Let's work. We can manage something out." Little did they know they take a beat from you and took a couple beats from you, send it to somebody else who already has an inside with an A&R or somebody else, and they make a hit track. They make a hit track right there, your beat. You don't have anything copywritten or anything protect. It's your loss. That's how it works. It's not a good business. It's real shady. More and more I see it, but you want to have connects in the industry so that you can work for yourself. You know what I mean? That's sort of where I'm trying to do right now because I'm with Fulton Yard Unlimited in Atlanta, and they have all the connects for artists in the industry, and they always teach me like this is how you should go about marketing yourself. This is how you should go about managing with A&Rs, and people will hit you up, want to work with you. You don't take everything because what you think is going to be a big time break is actually just a ploy to milk you for what you're worth. And you've seen a lot of people just fall through the cracks because of all that. So just be patient. Just keep making music. As a matter of fact, just set your own thing up. Make music. If it's really hot, people are gonna follow. Believe me, the internet's a crazy place. Clearly, that's what I'm learning every day. But just have your own. Set your own have your own little style with music. Pump out tracks every now and then. Share it to a few people. Those few people who you're really friends with, they'll share it to other people. And if your music speaks for itself, then it's gonna spread. It's just how it is. That's how I got lucky with the following I have, because it started small. Then I did a battle of the beats with Aces. That's why I'm saying like Aces set up a lot of people up. People don't even forget. People forget that like Aces set up a whole lot of people. People like Maxie the Man and Kyryu and Saki and a bunch of other guys who were there before him set him up somehow because they put out music before and he got inspired. Then they did the whole battle, which really set people up. Then you see a whole bunch of guys coming out with heat music that you probably never would have known. Had stuff like that happen. That's why I do it every now and then to other beats, because I really don't have to at this point, but it's fun and you always see good music coming out.
Yeah.
So now that happened, people didn't know that I make like Mario beats and all that stuff. And then they figured out and they're like, oh, it's nice. So then people shared all over the place, and the internet's crazy with Facebook and Twitter and all that. People just share left and right. Hits Tumblr now. They're sharing. It's like all sorts of stuff, and it'll just build up. You just have to be consistent. Put your beats out there. Make stuff that you like to do. Make stuff that's hot nowadays. As much as I hate it, some stuff that's out is just like garbage to me. But sometimes you gotta make a couple beats or two that is
Real
that hot
talk,
sound.
bro. That's real talk. When you producing, and this is what I produce. I start off with trap, because that was what I listened to. I was growing up and everything.
Right.
But
that's the same with me. Like I started with Dipset because that's what I listened to.
I'm just not getting hip hop because back it was hard. I didn't know how to make that, and you gotta what you gotta do is to get your fan base up. You gonna have to pander to the people. You're gonna have to give them what they want. Why you think Shizzy Six does all them little anime raps?
That's what they want. Exactly.
They want that. But at the same time, now he's doing his regular raps. Now they enjoy that because he got them. He already got them. He already got them on them. So all you gotta do is throw your gimmicks out there to begin with, and then throw out what you're trying to do.
But yeah, there's a fine line. Like, do that, but make sure you have your own, your signature style, your signature beats that you like to do. Just have a good mix and switch it up every now and then. People are always like surprises and stuff that's different. You know what I mean? If you really make something consistent, unless you're like a beast, you're an absolute monster at what you do. You can probably do the same similar type beats forever. People still hear them because it just. If we can show that you have range, diverse sounds and stuff like that, then people are gonna come back. They're gonna be like, "Whoa, what's he gonna post next? What's he gonna drop next?" And just keep being consistent. Put yourself out there. Don't and if you want to like get attention, have like a set of people that you're really cool with, that you talk about music with, and share your music with them. They'll be sharing stuff out for you. And just keep.
You gotta network. You gotta put yourself. You can't be I'm a ride or die by myself. You know what I'm saying? Solo in this game. You know what I'm saying? Cause you ain't gonna make it nowhere. You gotta have. And I know Ace is like he's like you don't have to, but you do. You have to have connections. And connections aren't just random people who got connections with big people. I'm talking like connections like people who have made it and have established themselves. And they cool with you, because that means you have a connection with them. That means you gonna get some shine from them when you work with them. So it's all networking. It's not stealing anybody's fame. It's just networking.
Yeah, man.
What happened with other producers? That was networking.
Most importantly, importantly, I know it's real cliche, whatever, but really have fun with what you're doing. Because if you're not having fun with it, don't do it. Like if I'm not getting beats through. If I can't make anything, I'll just stop for a little bit.
But if you, this is my exact.
Have fun.
This is a situation I was in. You come home and instead of being excited to make a beat, you come home and be like, man, I gotta make this beat, but I ain't really trying to make it, or you always trying to throw an excuse or something. If you ain't having fun, you ain't enjoying it, then this ain't what you want to do.
Yeah,
I mean, it's that simple. I got like that because I got to the point where basically so many people was asking me for collabs and beats and stuff and trying to get things from me that it became like a job. And I was like, I don't need that on top of school. Oh, my fault. Excuse me. I don't need that on top of school. But so I fell back. I went in that solitude, whatever. Went in the fortress of solitude like Superman. Started, and just chill, you know what I'm saying? Because you need that break. You don't ever want to exhaust your mind.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea.
Yeah, exactly where you're coming from, man, on that point.
Yeah. Just make sure you're having fun with the stuff, man. Like, bottom line. Doesn't matter about anyone else. If you're not having fun with it, don't even try. Just take your time, do something else. But when you get back, you get inspired. Just do it, and then you just share it with a few people. Those few people will probably like it, because if you trust yourself, chances are it's nice. So go share.
I don't know you that well, Blaze. I mean, we're friends, but I really don't know you that well, so I can't really judge you on your life or anything.
Yeah, that's.
But you look like really depressed right now. But yeah. It's all cool, man.
It's all love, man. I mean, we're here for you.
Yeah,
we do what we can, man. Facts, man.
I didn't know this was gonna get this serious. I thought we was gonna throw, words of congratulatory,
I didn't know it was gonna be either, man. Like G West is like, hey, you need to get in this. Like, okay.
He springs it on you, ain't he? Yeah, he told me, yo. I was like, what's like some sort of like birthday surprise? I'm like, oh shit! But it was
what? Hey, why did MMA like hop over there with his headphones real quick?
Well, what just happened though?
He was like, you.
You like the Flash with a pair of headphones.
What I missed though? What I missed though? Stop tripping! Come on!
What?
No, because it was random. Because he just came into the camera.
You come
like,
under the screen like.
Yeah, because I had to answer the phone and I zoomed back. I was like, and then I hopped back on and I didn't know what was going on.
So this not ghost.
I don't know. It's just like on mine, it flashed to yours real quick, and all I did was see you moving real fast.
Man, I always do that.
Flash, man.
Yo, K-Blaze, another thing, man. Also, like, be as versatile as you possibly can. Like, and when I say that, I don't just mean beats. Like, I know 5 different DAWs, almost by heart. What I mean is, man, you gotta be useful in a studio setting. Like, absolutely. You come in there.
Learn how to sing. You should learn how to.
I mean, like, look at it. I'm serious. This might sound funny, but this is the way I look. This is the way I look at my production, and like my progress as a producer. Look at it like Final Fantasy. Dead ass. You learn different spells. You learn different levels to those spells. Like, you can learn how to make an you can learn how to make an 808 pattern. All right, boom. That's just one note you're fucking with. Then you learn Thera, or like, which is the second level to Fire. So now you know how to pitch those 808s. Then you learn Firaga. Then you learn how to fucking do them in resolutions and 16ths and 32s and all sorts of acrobatic shit.
Because you never know how big you're gonna get. Always rep your city. But you already know what it is, K-Blaze, man. I
already know.
No, because I was like, it was on K-Blaze, and then it just switched to Devin's room, and he wasn't there, and I was like, what?
Gotta break the signs! Ah!
Yeah, well, you know what it is, K-Blaze, man. Do your thing, man. You always gonna be one of us, and by one of us, I mean one of us. You can figure it out, and you is that dude, you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing, man. Slanging them beats, throw them beats out there, and start doing your 808s with like the correct notes instead of like one note. That's just my advice.
All right. Let's get Risey's closing advice.
Oh shit, have fun, man. I don't even know, like, have fun, network, and whoever comes across you, I mean, talking about music, give them a listen.
Create a persona, be somebody.
Yeah. It's a process. You gotta really work to find your own style.
Everybody has to be somebody. Natsu's just a random Asian person, or Natsu. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm Pikachu, and Risey K is a raisin, and you just gotta create somebody, man. So whenever you do something, they gonna think of you.
Devin, let's get your closing inspirational words for K-Blaze.
Alright, hold on. One cake. Just mad good.
Okay, well, K-Blaze, Natsu said, work, eat, shaba. That is all.
That's deep.
Yo, yeah, man, but
Your favorite song, Natsu, Shaba?
As far as the whole family thing is concerned, and as far as family and friends giving me advice, be respectful. Take what you need, because like I said before, not people are equipped with the ability of that gift of gab to really say something, that comes across clear, or because people only speak to you based off what they see. So if people only see you making beats, they're gonna be like, why don't you got a job? I go through it all the time. I don't work. All I do is make music. So my mom is always, on my ass about getting a job and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not where my passion lies. But at the end of the day, bills gonna be coming in, so I gotta do what I gotta do. That's just a life thing. But as far as famous friends concerned about giving advice, take what you need. Don't be just fuck you left. I'll be back, Don.
The man that this was all about dropped cut dog.
Dude was getting inspirational top and dropped.
It was probably like a mistake.
It probably was. He'll probably join back. Hey, when he joins back, let's yell at him.
For real.
So I'm guessing we're pretty much done since your boy didn't come back. I hope he took.
He messaged me. He said his internet went out. So, but yeah, I do want to thank all of y'all for, you know what I'm saying, getting together at this last minute. I know I hit all y'all up last night and y'all was like confused as heck, but thank
What's
all
up,
of
Goody?
you.
Yo, my nigga, it's cool. All good,
All
man.
good, man. All good.
K-Blaze is my boy, and sometimes, you know, he gets in those things, and I want to make sure that his, you know, mind, you know, that he doesn't have, like, everybody has doubts, but I want to make so that his doubts don't overtake everything else that goes on, you know, in his mind, you know.
He's got some good stuff, man. People are listening. Just don't think people aren't listening, because they always are.
Yeah,
So I've heard
always.
stuff. It's good stuff.
Let's give the people watching the goodbyes. This is your boy D-West the Colonel.
All right.
Word. Lazy man, bro. Catch you on another day.
Ken killed it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
Ken spilt it.
Alright, I might have spilled it.
Vaughn Thompson, one sound at a time, man.
Oh, dang. That was deep. Shaba. That's from Natsu.
Yeah.
Let's do this
All right,
thing.
yeah.
Let's revolutionize
Hit
the
me up
music.
with that.
Or we can just, you know, sit back and, you know, look at Asians.
Thank all the rest of you once
Cool.
again.
No problem, man.
Appreciate it. And y'all have a good day, man.
All right,
You too,
guys.
bro.
Be easy.
Thanks for having me, man.
No problem.